So let me talk about the medicinal part of it, because my relationship with herbs started because I grew up very sickly. I was vaccinated. I blame vaccination for most of my ailments and my immune deficiencies over the years. And I grew up in a family where, just like most of the people in the diaspora, you eat meat and you eat rice and you eat flour, and you know what I mean, and this is how we were taught. We were not taught how to feed ourselves properly. And so with all the best intentions and as great as my parents were, they just didn't learn any differently. And so I wasn't being nourished in the way that I should have, you know, and it hurts my parents when they hear me talk this way, but it is the truth, you know. I had to learn a lot of this the hard way. Being exposed to milk and cheese and all of those things, like, I suffered, you know, and they didn't know how to help me. So there's a lot of medication and medicine and hospital in my history. And then I stopped eating meat and I started to feel the difference in my body. And then I was exposed to herb along the way, and I started by smoking. And smoking is an awesome ritual. It's so easy to just roll a spliff and smoke. But even with smoke, I was able to feel the benefits in my mind space and my body space. But then I started to steam the herb, and then combustion came out of my life, and I just stopped smoking altogether, and it was just all about steam. And I started to notice my lung capacity increased because I was breathing much more deeply in order to keep the coconut shells lit. And I was also experiencing a lot more liberation in my lungs, you know, and freedom from a lot of the bronchial issues and the sinus issues that I had. And so for me, that was like, okay, there's no greater joy now, you know, and to the point now where I would feel tightness in my chest, and I was able to integrate using not just ganja, but peppermint and other herbs, you know, that were also good for me. Anything that you can use and make tea, you can put in your steamers. And so once I realized how beneficial this was to me, I just became the biggest advocate of not just ganja, but using the steam chalice in that medicinal way. So apart from the benefits you can learn about online, I would say that steaming the herb is something that more and more I am so proud that I have been able to help share and see now, to the point where Jamaican youths, I don't even have to trot with my steamers again. All the youths are steaming, fireplace everywhere, and everyone has, you know, started to get the benefit from this thing.
In the yard, St. Andrew Park, music a bubble, steamers a bubble, bun chalice a bubble, from morning to dark, and the fire upon the floor just a blaze